What's up guys? So on Tuesday morning we got a brand new trailer for both Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl as well as Legends Arceus, and I wanted to talk about my thoughts for both of these new trailers, but in this video I'm going to talk specifically about BDSP's new trailer, so if you want to see my thoughts on Legends Arceus after this video, make sure to check that video out. So jumping straight into it, I have two things to say. First is every time that we see a new trailer for these games, I swear they continue to impress me more and more. Going back to the beginning of the year, I never in a million years thought I'd say that I'm genuinely excited for these games to come out. Now, the second thing is, all I have to say is I was right, and I'm so hype about it. Now, for context, back in May, I made a video talking about how I thought the Poketch would work, and I also talked about a handful of ways that I think they could innovate everyone's favorite watch. And even though I was 1000% speculating, I was really close, and I'm so excited because it looks so much better than I was even anticipating. And if you're wondering what I'm specifically talking about, it was the Pokeride-ish feature that I mentioned in a separate video, which confirms that HMs are gone for good, thank God. Especially considering that the amount of HMs that were needed in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum was my least favorite part of my favorite games. Now, my only question with this feature is, are we going to have a Pokemon who could learn these moves in the original games within our party for it to be available, or will it just yoink out any Pokemon from our PC? And obviously there is the third possibility from hell, which I highly doubt will actually happen, but it is totally possible that these moves are tied to specific Pokemon shown in the trailer, which means that whether there are HMs in the game or not, B-Barrel can never escape being anything but the unfortunate HM slave. And on top of that, I was also correct about how it will end up working similarly to a minimap. And also I was on the dot about the revision of how you can view your team, which they tossed out these sprites for the 3D models instead, for better or worse, and I honestly can't wait to see what the rest of the features of the Poketch look like when the game finally comes out. Now, enough of me patting myself on the back, we also got a look of what battling on the water will look like in the game, and not only does the water look absolutely gorgeous, but the Finneon also looks beautiful. And for everyone who is looking toward taking part in contests in these games, you will be happy to know that Poffins are returning. And you can also cook special Poffins with your Pokemon, which will take place in one of my favorite features from the original games, which is Amity Square. And in the original games, you could only bring out your starter, but in BDSP, you can take up to 6 different Pokemon at a time into the square to stroll around with. And eagle-eyed fans can also catch a glimpse of Torchic being in this section of the video, which could hint towards Mega's returning if you really want to be that guy. But personally, I think it simply just means that they have tweaked the in-game Pokedex like I and many other fans have been begging for. And I cannot stress enough how gorgeous this game looks. The lighting is great, the scenery looks fantastic, and of course, all of the Pokemon that we see throughout this trailer are adorable as hell. But on top of that, we also got a look at Cheryl, Riley, and Gardenia. And Gardenia also has a special animation, which I'm hoping that hopefully, all of the gym leaders are going to have their very own special animations, especially considering that I think Rourke also had one as well. I'm crossing my fingers and praying that this also means the Elite Four, Team Galactic Commanders, and Stat Trainers will get their own unique animations as well, but I'm going to manage my expectations just a bit and say that all I'm expecting is that the gym leaders, Cyrus and Cynthia, have their own unique animations, and I will be happy. And unlike the Japanese trailer for Legends Arceus, there wasn't really anything different or any additional footage to find, besides something about Manaphy and a Quick Ball. And if one of you beautiful souls happens to know Japanese or what it is translated to, feel free to let me know in the comments below. And before I end the video, I just want to say I think it's pretty odd that there was literally nothing on Dialga or Palkia, so unless it's proven otherwise, I think it's pretty safe to say that there will be absolutely no Mega Evolutions in these remakes. Because if there was actually going to be Mega Evolutions in BDSP, this is exactly where they would have shown it. And if you ask me, the very first Pokemon that they would show off the Megas for are Dialga and Palkia. So given that they haven't been shown off whatsoever, I'm about 97% sure that Megas aren't returning just yet. But with all of that being said, let me know your thoughts on the new trailers. Do you like all of the new features that we've been shown so far? And while you're down there, which game are you hyped for the most? Personally, I think I'm still more excited for Legends Arceus, but only only time will tell. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next video.